Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Take a look around. Take a look around. We're coming to you live from Pinellas Park. Honey, Pinellas Park? Fort De Soto. That's right. My bad, guys. Fort De Soto. We're coming to you live and direct from Fort De Soto, Florida. Welcome to the Ugly Dojo, everybody. Guess what I got on? That's right, vacation. Doesn't even stop me from doing a 20-minute rock. Actually, this morning was my wife. Shout out to all the good wives out there. Look, she was already in her fitness gear. I woke up, she was like, hey, you gonna do your 20-minute rock? Go make it happen. Being surrounded with positive people, surrounding yourself with people that believe in your vision, your mission, and your goals is one of the key things that's gonna help you move the needle forward. Honey, I'll see you. Thank you for the encouragement. All right. So she did ask me to do something, so I'm gonna go grab my wallet because we didn't check in yesterday. We got here a little bit later. It was still daylight, which is good. But we did get here after they shut down the office, right? The office was closed. You might want to take a look at the little rig that we got going on here. Well, did I make the bed yet? You'll get to see it later. But I'll give you a sneak peek so you don't have to see. But it's this tiny clipper, and it's been one of the best things. Best investments. I call this an investment because it's not necessarily an investment that's good financially. It's good for your health, right? Health, wealth, restoration. We all need that. So let's go ahead and resume this rock. I already started this morning. So shout out everybody. Welcome to the Ugly Dojo. My name is Esteban Baez, yours truly, the host of the Ugly Dojo. Host, creator, whatever you want to call me. I do go by the nickname of the Ugly Samurai, which was one of the iterations of this project. So, and why Ugly? Ugly is an acronym. Ugly stands for Unleash Your Greatness and Love Yourself so that you can love others. And so that you can live your best life, so that you can live a satisfied life and you can truly love others. So yesterday we spoke about the subject of people pleasing is not kindness. And today we're gonna talk about the subject matter of knowledge versus action. You don't need any more knowledge. You don't need any more information, especially if you are of the age of, I'm gonna say 35 or older. You don't need any more knowledge. You don't need any more information. After you live 30 years of life on planet Earth, you have enough knowledge and information to act on that knowledge and information that you've collected for that amount of time. So you don't have a knowledge problem. You have a courage problem. That's the first problem you have. You're scared. You may not know that consciously. You might think, I'm not scared, Stefan. I know what to do. So if you're not scared and you know what to do and you're not doing it, then here's the question. Why aren't you doing it? Right? If you know what to do, and you know you should be doing it, then why aren't you doing it? Number one, it's not because you have a knowledge problem. Most of us know what to do. The second problem that you might be having is you don't have a knowledge problem, you have a habit problem. What does that mean? Whatever we do consistently every single day, we do it because we believed in it so much that it's become a habit. I'll give you an example for hygiene. So, how many of you out there brush your teeth every day? I do. Sometimes even twice a day, right? I do. How many of you, now not all of you do this, because I used to be one of those people. How many of you brush your teeth and floss? You're gonna notice that not everybody does that, okay? Because not everybody created that habit, right? So they have a habit problem. They haven't trained themselves to do the flossing. They only do the brushing, right? How many of you take a shower every day? Now, if you study people and how they bathe, everybody does it different, right? But again, it depends how you got trained. What kind of habits they taught you for bathing. What kind of habits they taught you. When I say they, is potentially your family, because that's where you develop these habits, right? So you don't have a knowledge problem, you have a habit problem. So the first problem you have is a courage problem. Courage meaning that you're scared to do the thing that's gonna change your life forever. Because some of the things that you wanna do that are good for you are definitely gonna change your life forever. It's gonna make your life more satisfying. You're gonna have more life satisfaction. So that's number one. You don't have a knowledge problem, you have a courage problem. You're scared to do the thing or to become. Let's just put it in reality here, in real terms. You're scared to become the person that you will become once you do the thing consistently. That's a habit problem. A habit problem. Whatever you do daily is who you are, right? Whatever you do every single day develops a character. That's who you are. So you don't have a courage, you don't have a knowledge problem, you have a habit problem. What's a habit? A habit is the thing that you do with very little conscious effort. It's just, you gotta go, you just do it because it's the thing you have trained yourself to do. Think of hygiene, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, getting dressed in the morning. These are things that require very little conscious effort, right? To almost none, right? You just go, get it done, it's done, okay? Think of hygiene, brushing your teeth, taking a shower. Now, you don't have a knowledge problem. You got one more problem, okay? You have a community issue. You have a community problem. It's not knowledge, it's who you're hanging out with. Who are you hanging out with? And if you're hanging out with yourself, you have a big problem. Because if you're the one giving yourself the feedback, that's a problem. Why? Because you only know what you know. You don't know what you don't know. And if you're hanging out with people that are at the same level or status as you, that do the practice, live life. How you doing? I love that shirt. Love it. That's who you're hanging out with, right? The people that live the same life as you or worse, then you don't have a knowledge problem. You have a community problem. Community issue. That's the issue. You need to find new people to hang out with, right? One of my good friends, who's become a friend, right? Worked for his company. His name is Josh, and he always says you're the equivalent of the top 5-10 people you surround yourself with. You're basically the equivalent of that. So those are the 3 major situations that you might be experiencing, which is why your life doesn't change. which is why it's very difficult to have a transformation. So I'm gonna close it out with this here. You don't have a knowledge problem. You have 3 problems. So only 3 of them. Let's see if you guys remember. Number 1, you have a courage problem. You're scared. Your nervous system's stopping you from doing the thing that you should be doing. Number 2, you have a habit problem. That's the second problem you have. You haven't trained yourself to create the routines and the habits, the hygiene, so to speak, so that it becomes automatic for you to do the thing that you're attempting to do. That's number 2. And number 3 is you have a community problem. What is a community problem? You're surrounding yourself with the old, with the same people that potentially are holding you down. Okay? The community, the people you surround yourself with, will do one of 2 things. They'll support you to get to the next level, or they'll support you to stay the same. Or worse, if you're in a toxic group of people, they'll support you to not grow or to stay the same, but to use and abuse you and to keep you down at the bottom. With that, I'm gonna leave you today. And remember, we're all in this journey together. So journey well and stay curious.